It's the Slender Door for the Slender Man. No, not that one. Just a really skinny guy. Wait, this is in crappy design? Are they criticizing his timeline? Because none of mine look that neat. This is fantastic. Clearly none of you have waited like 3 hours for your baggage to come out. I thought the store sold mom-style clothing. It depends on what kind of mommy you're going for. I mean no offense to the store, but it does look like fairly boring clothing. Sorry, I'm easily bored. I go to design school. This is the elevator I have to use every day. It's on every wall. Debris or other items in good that may become stuck. Doors can trip feet, safe turf, or impa resi, and require the ing and ton. This looks like colors I saw in the School of Visual Arts dorms, and I'm not going to immediately discount it as not being SVA. I didn't go to SVA, I just had a lot of friends that did. This is how you poison children. Quick legal note, this is not instructional or educational material provided by EmKay. This is for entertainment purposes only. Anyways, rainbow rock candy bath salts. You can't fool me, I'm from Florida. That's not how you poison children, that's how you get them to eat faces. Look it up. Asus put the webcam at the bottom of the screen in perfect view of the keyboard, unless at a weird angle. Speakers are underneath the laptop too. I actually prefer my sound to be muffled. Okay, tiny bit of a hot take. A lot of gaming laptops don't even have webcams anymore. One of the reasons I got my Razer Blade was because it had one and I still needed it for like works and consulting stuff for video calls. The chin camera, or like I think a review called it the nose camera, is a bit of a pain. As far as speakers being on the bottom, that's extremely like 2 out of the last 4 laptops I've had have had speakers on the bottom. They're meant to reflect off hard surfaces. All right, this is a meme that I've clearly missed out on. I don't know how. I don't think I follow the Premiere Pro subreddit. I follow the After Effects one, but I've missed something because I don't know why the Premiere Pro timeline is showing up everywhere. This looks hilarious though. This is something I would do. Not sure if it's breaking or not. Aren't there like DOT regulations around this? Like the third light has to be showing up when you're actually braking or something like that. I remember looking into it because I was really annoyed that my dad's vehicle didn't have amber lights on the turn signals when the next year model did. And I thought that was so silly because turn signals should just be amber, because why would they be red? And then red turn signals are just everywhere now and they are still irritating. But yeah, if you didn't know that and look up that obscure amount of information and we're just going off the solid line, totally wouldn't know that it was breaking. Breaking news. Huge parts of internet currently offline. Now see, this one just makes me angry because it says huge parts of internet. It doesn't say which parts. YouTube might still be up. It's always DNS. It's even if it's not, just blame DNS. I don't know what this is, but this is something that I've probably done to reduce vibrations in something that I needed to not have vibrations in. This has flea market vibes and I'm kind of okay with it. What did I miss? What did I miss? I wouldn't turn down like editing Premiere inside of an elevator for the kicks of it. I edit Premiere on a handheld computer sometimes, so like anything's fair game. Death stare gap. Oh yeah, that's just enough. Oh god. Oh, I can hear my foot snapping. Oh, I hate that. One of the places I used to work had a tiny staircase that went up to the ceiling above an auditorium, and that thing, I swear, had like 2-inch deep stairs. That staircase was steeper than the incline of some cryptocurrencies, and you would fall at the same rate as some cryptocurrencies if you went through it. I'm just gonna nod and smile at this point. The thing is, like, I remember objectively thinking like I would pay $1 to like be able to Chromecast to any display in this airport terminal or one of these digital signage things that's showing a useless ad that I don't care about. Like, just let me pay $1 and use the screen for like an hour. Hardware Gore, good to see you here. Glad you're still making the PS2s. It looks like PS2s that'll kill someone. Good job. I completely support this. Like if the board's not big enough, just keep going. One of my favorite things in my old office was a 96 by 48 whiteboard that I inherited from the previous network engineer, who also thought in very similar ways to me and just needed like a giant whiteboard to just diagram everything. One of the few instances in which smart whiteboards are actually justifiable. The cord on this lamp, instead of running down the center tube, it comes out of the top. I wonder if this was like a refitted lamp? That's some very fancy glass work. I'm guessing that either there was wiring through the center tube that was awful, because I've seen some of the lamps from that era and the wiring on them is inadequate to say the best, or this was something else and it was turned into a lamp. Train wreck of a logo. Oh my, oh God. Diner, is that an I? Diner, I-C-A-T-N-G. Oh, Diner-ites eating. Diner-ites eating? I think it's supposed to say something about here we go. Dine-right seating, custom commercial furniture and upholstery. Separate this stuff when you're making subtitles. Like, you don't need to do the AAA game thing of putting a colon or a comma in it. Your vision, our mission. Well, my vision is crap, and so is your logo. My maze has no way out of the center. It'll occupy little Timmy for hours. I think it's only ants that won't cross a line if you draw it in front of them, and I think it's just the actual smell of the pen, not the ink. But I'd like to imagine that this is how you just trap spiders. This menu is not really worn out. It's purposely like this. Being unreadable? This is some crap you would see in like the West Village. Be like, oh yeah, we're edgy and stuff, and our menus are all scratched up. We've been open for 4 months. Like, get out. You have not been here for years and years. I appreciate the amount of weathering. Adam Savage has given me a profound appreciation for good weathering, and this is it. But dear Lord, it's unreadable. Do this to the decorative signs around the restaurant, not to your menus. I knows you're going to love this nail clipper. I hate puns. Oh God, I hate that even more. Whoa. If you're ever putting a stock on the hair, that's glorious. If you're ever posing any sort of, never center it, especially if you don't know what's going to be on the front of the package. Just put it off the center, or like do like the cut half the face so that, you know, it's never quite covering, like, because dead center, you're just giving the face features at this point, and Elephant Nail Clipper Man is going to haunt my nightmares and probably invade yours now too. Sliding door prevents use of outlets. Yeah, this is what happens when you put a sliding door in after the electrician does all their work on the blueprints. I mean, you could put in like one of those flat plug things and route the cable. There's always ways around it, but you think that would have done 5 minutes of double checking. Randomly turning the last letter of every word red for no particular reason. Up top, free cable. Sounds like very angry. Ezra and, oh my God, I swear to God, I've seen that template on Canva. Thank you for your support and understanding. This just comes off as passive aggressive. I would not want to eat here. Awful, terrible, no good, very bad. Probably something I would have done or have had to do during a production. I don't understand. I want to do this. I would align it though. Like, I'd go into the screen settings. You don't need the technical explanation of how I make this work better. You really don't. But you almost got it. It's not a tech support video, so you're safe for now. Now this one's just annoying because I can never remember the menu, and I'm sitting there with my video magnifier on my phone just going, I freaking remember. What do I usually get and what isn't like super overpriced, because combo math is not normal math. Now this can work. There's a micro browser for Apple Watch, so you could do there's a web console for VNC, right? And then you could VNC for, why am I making this work? I'm not giving people ideas. I'm convinced this video has just become corrupted. I'm convinced that, like, we've left reality. Don't make me grab my Roland E4. We will turn this into a Weirdcore video. I don't know who collected these posts. I'm happy to turn this into a Weirdcore video. You do not have to tempt me with that. I will hook up synthesizers. I'd more just be pissed that the dude was like editing his timeline in the Target checkout. Like, dude, the line is 14 million people long. Let's go. You better be JKLing the hell out of that. I do not, what? You do color coded the hell out of that timeline. That's very nice. However, how are none of these people, like, where's the effect controls? Like, you're playing something. Is nothing selected? I know these are all photoshopped. I don't care. I have questions. I feel like this is a Switch you would get like an hour north of where I grew up. Like, hey, it's a Switch, but you can also set off fireworks with it. Hell yeah! Why do I need an engineering degree? Or a degree in symbology, maybe? Oh, there's a really fun word for the study of symbology. Oh, and I just forgot it. Oh, the comments are gonna be full with it. Oh well. To reheat my pasta? Wow, actually. I will say, I appreciate the IKEA/Lego approach to let's make everything images. This also looks like a hotel or something. This looks like a commercial microwave. I am really curious about like the middle two on the left, and then let's see here, 1, 2, 3 down and on the left. Dude, I've eaten a lot of tacos in my life. Actually, that's pretty thick and pillowy. That looks like a gordita to me. But I think you're gonna need a knife. I don't mean to kill the vibe. Like, go for it. Go ahead and try, but you're probably gonna need a knife. Stunningly bad sink at my new office. Water runs off your hands collects on the ledge and spills onto the floor. People actually looked at this and said, yep, looks good. Yeah, this is what happens when you pick everything out like in CAD software or from like a parts catalog, and then you line everything up in CAD and it all looks good, and then you actually put it all together and it's not actually sold as a complete package. I feel like I'm being gaslit, but it's kind of fun. Is there like Premiere liminal spaces or something? There should be some like weird ghostly synthwave playing in the background. I can arrange that. When you have to explain, your hand sink is not a urinal. Urinals are farther along, a hand wash only. Okay, does your establishment sell alcohol? Because if there's a lot of alcohol involved with your patrons, I could see them maybe confusing that. But in no universe does that look like a urinal. I actually kind of like the squiggly design. That's cool. I like that. Member level, Scene Plus. Your membership is valid until Monday, 1st of January, 2525. This is probably more of a software gore than anything. Some systems will have max dates or maximum values for a date, and if you just max that value out for like unlimited, there's no such thing as like if you have a dated field, it can't be unlimited. It has to end at some point, so you can just max it out and then, you know, either do a rollover operation when you hit that date if your system's still around 100 200 however many 500 years this is, or you can have a checkbox that's just like unlimited. Yes, no, you can't have unlimited and date in one data field. It would need two data fields for that, and then you need to reassembly information.